Hey there, just testing this out to see if this works. I know there's a few people that wanted me to give like an update before I do one of these other streams, but I wasn't sure if how long things were gonna go. Hey DJ, hope you're doing well. Oh, hi Flaw there, Flawed One, good guy. How are you doing? Hey Dragon 1678 guitars and stuff, and Joel. Again, I know people wanted me to give an update to a live, but I never know when I'm going to be able to do them. I never know if I can get this thing to work right. So, especially with this computer. Hey there, Goblins. Hope you're doing well. This is just sort of a random stream. Fallen. Hello, big fan of 5 years. Wow, thank you. Jason367. Hey, doing well on this, well, technically Thursday. El Cornholio, hello there. You've been leaving some very nice comments. Quite a few guys. Thank you for that. JRock75,000, thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, I couldn't believe it, but that's very cool. Yeah, I definitely know how that goes, flawed one. I definitely know how that goes. KLR Thumper, hey, what's up, man? Making my Thursday afternoon here in South Australia, mate. Wow, cool, South Australia. Very cool. Seems like it'd be nice there in Australia. Yeah, it's not quite the afternoon here. It's just past midnight. Diamond, the chat is just a random chat. Just don't ask like 50,000 questions or anything. But it's just a chat to just see if it's working again. Just I never know when this computer will go ape shit, and when that happens, I'll probably be gone for a few months. Because it'll take that much to save up some bit of money for it. But I figure before then, at least do a stream just in case anything goes wrong. California 1040. Cool, cool. Yeah, pretty much just been, got home and watched a couple movies, and I'm a bit of a night owl, so I'll probably be on here for like an hour, maybe a little bit over of an hour, just to talk with people, whoever joins the stream. And when anyone who sees this after, I know people ask me to give, hey, let us know, but I never know when I'm going to have time to do a stream. Again, especially with this computer. But if you guys wondering, I put the slow chat on, so I think it's like a 60-second thing before another comment. What did I watch? I saw, actually, let me double check real quick the title. The title was I saw Mayhem, which I thought was pretty good. Mayhem is kind of like the Belko Experiment, but I actually liked it a bit more than the Belko Experiment. I liked the Belko Experiment, but Mayhem, I saw that, it was pretty good. I'll do a review of that sometime, but Stephen Yeun, the guy, I don't watch The Walking Dead, but he's from The Walking Dead. It's directed by Joe Lynch, who, for the most part, I've liked his movies, so. But yeah, Mayhem I liked. It was fast-paced. It was only an hour and 20-some minutes. Has some good sense of humor, some nice bits of action. I liked the lead guy. Had a nice synthesizer score. Overall, that was pretty fun. I liked the Belko Experiment, but I would say I liked Mayhem quite a bit more. And throughout the past couple days and the weekend, I've been watching a couple films. Wind River, which I liked, with Jeremy Renner. I, Tonya, which I did not like. Of course, for me, it's the subject matter is just weird with I, Tonya, because Tonya Harding is a two-faced lying bitch. So, and then the movie kind of glorifies her. Because even in the movie, it's like, oh, I didn't know anything about it. And then when doing the marketing for the movie, she does an interview. She's like, oh, yeah, a month before I knew. And you didn't say anything? Well, I thought they were joking. So I don't trust Tonya Harding. And I mean, I know it's meant as a comedy, it's meant to be an actual biopic, but at the same time, it's kind of like, I don't know, I just felt kind of weird watching it. I kind of felt like, I kind of felt like an asshole watching it. Pacific Rim 2, someone asked me about that. I didn't like the first one, so why should I waste my money seeing the second one? Especially when I need every penny I have to get a new computer. I don't want to waste 12 to 15 bucks going to a theater to see Pacific Rim 2. Legend I liked. Dinobot, it was okay. Tassa 2, could you review original Conan films? One day, if I ever do a Schwarzenegger marathon, which for if this computer goes dead, it's going to be quite a few months before I do anything. So, but one day I'd like to do a Schwarzenegger marathon. Hello there, Alfonso Serrano. Hello there. Fallen. I don't think I've ever seen you review The Last House on the Left. I don't like the original. I like the remake, actually. The original, it has the tones all over the place. Sometimes it's comedic and goofy with the cops. Sometimes it's trying to be disturbing, and it just it's such a schizophrenic tone that it just doesn't work. And I think that's why the remake is a bit better, because it sticks to a tone. And I like Tony Goldwyn in the remake. I thought Tony Goldwyn as the dad was pretty good, a better actor than. Like, the two things I liked about the original is the guy who plays the killer, the main killer, and the song, The Road Leads to Nowhere. That's like the only two things I like. There's other Wes Craven films I like a lot more. Shocker is my favorite Wes Craven film. Serpent and the Rainbow, People on the Stairs. Last House on the Left just wasn't for me. Oh, The Bearded Slasher. Hey, Rambo, have you watched a film called Last Flag Flying with Lawrence Fishburne, Bryan Cranston, and Steve Carell? I've never heard of that film, The Bearded Slasher. I'm not. What's that film about? Joel Craig, could you re-review Shoot 'em Up? I know you already reviewed it. Maybe one day. I mean, I love Shoot 'em Up, sure. I doubt anyone will watch it because I already reviewed it, so when anyone watch a review I already reviewed, you know what I mean? But yeah, sure, maybe one day, because I love the film. Just saw The Running Man the other night. Good movie. Yeah, I love The Running Man. It's one of my favorite Schwarzenegger movies. Love The Running Man a lot. Have you seen The Twilight Zone? Clips of the TV show, just not for me. The movie, I only like the last two, the Joe Dante and George Miller segment of the movie. Maybe a little bit of the wraparound, but it's not like a favorite anthology movie of me. What are your thoughts on David Gordon Green directing the new Halloween film, Matt? Yeah, I get that like every stream, which makes sense because it's a big movie coming out. I don't give a fuck about the new Halloween film. Why? Because it's like the technically 11th Halloween film. What more can you do with 11 Halloween films? What are you going to do? Jamie Lee Curtis come back? They already did that. Called Halloween Resurrection. They kill Michael Myers. It's limited to what you could do with him. You've had him as the Shape and 1 and 2. You've had him as the Hobo and the remake. You've had him. There's nothing else he can do. Chaz Heron. Did you see Accident Man? No, I do have the film. I will check that out sometime. And if this computer doesn't go to shit, I will review it sometime. If not, then you're going to have to wait a couple months for me to come back. But I'll see it sometime. Captain Brendan Horror Lover, hello there. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, I've been watching a couple movies. I saw Mayhem. I liked that with Stephen Yeun, directed by Joe Lynch. I Tonya did not like at all. It wasn't funny, and it was kind of appalling because Tonya Harding's to me a bitch, a lying bitch. So it kind of glorifies her and makes her look like the victim, and I just don't buy it. I don't buy it for a dollar or a penny. So I didn't like. I Tonya, I think it's overrated. I know people be pissed, but fuck it, I don't care. See, let me go back here. Read Flawed One. I think I'm one of your rare fans that prefers to hear you praise a movie over your rants. Not that your rants are bad, but I love hearing people's love of something over hatred. I review a lot of films that I love. I mean, like recently I reviewed The Ritual. I liked that on Netflix. But yeah, a lot of people don't watch those. I'll still continue them, and I do them all the time. Hell, the Andromeda Strain from the 70s I enjoyed. The first 6 Star Trek movies I enjoyed. I mean, I've been praising quite a few movies. The Ritual I liked. Andromeda Strain I liked. The 3 Star Wars movies. Just incredible. What do you think is the most overrated movie in the last 2 years? Well, Black Panther and The Last Jedi are getting up there. I'm sorry, Black Panther fans. I think in a year time, people will forget about that movie because I dare someone to tell me one good action scene, one good line of dialogue. And The Last Jedi, well, it's The Last Jedi, so there you go. The Beater Slasher. 3 actors were Vietnam vets, and Steve Carell's son dies in Afghanistan. They take a road trip to bring his son home, and comedy ensues, and government cover up about what happened. It's really good. Huh. So it's a comedy? It doesn't sound like a comedy, but so it's a comedy? Thank you, Captain Bright and Horror. Movie Night is. There's going to be another Leprechaun film. Yeah, Mike told me on Facebook, so there you go. I don't know why, but they're rebooting the fucking movie. Or, I'm sorry, it's a sequel to the first movie. Like, who gives a flying fuck? Fuck the first movie, fuck all of them. Fuck Leprechaun. Fucking hate that fucking franchise. I didn't even see the fucking origins. The first fucking 6 movies were torture enough. Were they going to do a third Fly film? No. Have you seen Your Next? No. But I'm not a fan of the director, so I have really no need. I've seen the ending, and the ending sucks to Your Next, but I don't need to see the movie. Did you see the thing about Friday the 13th, something about New Line bringing it back 2020? They should just let it die. They should let all these horror franchises die. We don't need any more of these fucking movies. I love Friday the 13th, but if it took this long, it's been 9 years since the reboot. What's so fucking hard? If they're going this trouble, fuck it. Jurassic World is the most overrated movie in the last few years. I'm not a fan of Jurassic World, so I can put that on the list. Have you seen the 2018 Death Wish? I thought it was mediocre, average remake that does not match up to the original product. No. I just didn't feel the need to spend 15 bucks. Especially when this computer's going to shit. I gotta save every penny. It'll take a couple months, so I'm not going to the theater at least for the next couple months. And I don't dare try to go to a torrent because this computer will probably fucking blow up. So, no. Unless someone wants to send me a DVD-R of it or something, no. Maybe one day, a couple months down the road, I'll see Death Wish, but not in a hurry to see it. Flawed One. I can't stress how much I agree with you on Black Panther. I saw on a date with a woman. I told her I thought it sucked. Yeah, Jurassic World was overrated, plus Avatar and the Nolan Batman trilogy. I can understand that. The Beard Slasher. Bryan Cranston's comedic relief. Adult comic relief. Okay, I'll have to give that a look one day. Darth Boy, how are you today? I'm doing good. Thank you. That's the guy who told me about those Blu-ray Rs of the Star Wars. I didn't buy those, but I just don't trust them. But I know you have them. Those original Star Wars cuts on Blu-ray. Captain Brainware, I strangely like I Tanya, but you have to be into breaking the fourth wall of dark comedies. A little bit is acquired taste, go figure. Well, I mean, I like Ed Wood. I like Pain and Gain. I liked People versus Larry Flint. But to me, I Tanya is just I don't buy Tanya Harding's story, and it's just she gets treated as the victim. I think that's kind of like the subject matter is kind of appalling. It's kind of appalling. It's like fuck this lady. The Karate Kid franchise, maybe one day, but not anytime soon. Leprechaun Origins sucked. It was put out by WWE Studios. The only thing WWE did film-wise I liked was See No Evil. Yeah, I like See No Evil. The sequel sucked, but I like See No Evil. Dinobot, what is your favorite X-Men movie? I want to say none of them. The first one is there. The second one and the third one I like okay. I guess X-Men 2, because X-Men First Class of Bullshit was bullshit. Days of Future Past, Apocalypse was shit. I ranted on that. I mean, I guess X-Men 2. Eli Roth directing Death Wish kind of scares me because I'm not really a fan. Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't blame you one bit. Yeah, the acting in the original Wes Craven film and the bumming cast killed the vibe of the film. Yeah, that's my problem with the original Last House on Left. That's why I like the remake more. The acting was, except from the killer, the rest of the acting in the original was kind of meh. And, you know, Tony Dolan and the others were better, except the killer. Like, if you put David Hess in the remake, face off against Tony Dolan, it'd be perfect. After Killmonger throws Black Panther from the mountain, it loses steam. I thought it lost steam after the beginning. Wasn't there a DVD that had the original Star Wars cuts, but the aspect ratio sucked? There was a limited edition where it's a special edition, and then the original cuts was a bonus feature that the picture was pretty much a Laserdisc quality. So, oh, Predman here. I remember you. I remember some of your comments. Hey, Rambo, I hope you're doing well. Is there another Let's Play on the way soon? Keep up the great work, bud. Not really. There's not really any games I could think of that I would want to do a Let's Play. And even then, I'll keep mentioning this. It depends how long this computer lasts, because this computer may go ape shit any day now, like I said in the video. And if that's the case, it's going to take me a couple months just to save up money to get it. That's why I'm not going to see movies at the theater. So maybe one day, but I won't even know of any movies. I mean, any games to do Let's Play on. Plus, a lot of people don't really watch those Let's Plays. That's the thing. Like, I'm going to do what I want to do, but I like some people to watch them. And a lot of people don't watch those Let's Plays. A lot of them have like 0 comments on them, so it's kind of like, I think that's where it's tough, like to keep going when like no one's commenting on them. And it's like, okay, I guess no one cares. So, Stoner Crazy Clips, hope you're doing well. Good guy, very nice guy. Grand Theft Ruben, I speak fluent English, Miss German, a little bit of Russian, as well as Spanish, Serbo-Croatian. Very cool, Grand Theft Ruben. A lot better than me. I barely speak English. Dark Bible, yeah, I know what you mean about the despecialized editions. Harmony has come out and told people not to buy it. Harmony is a real nice guy. Oh yeah, those Blu-rays. Well, I mean, I don't have a way to get them on a Blu-ray, so I would like to, but it's just the way it is. Someone asked me, did I see Bloodfather? I haven't seen Bloodfather. I know a friend of mine did not like it. Are you a fan of Bill Murray movies? Sure. I reviewed Scrooged. I like Scrooged. I reviewed Stripes. I like Stripes. I reviewed Ghostbusters 1 and 2. I like those 2 movies. So I reviewed a couple Bill Murray films. I think I reviewed St. Vincent. I liked that. I know I reviewed Scrooge, Stripes, Ghostbusters 1 and 2, if you ever checked those out. Speeder Wes Craven, I love My Soul to Take. A bunch of people hate the film, so I'm in the minority. I'm one of those people, I hated My Soul to Take. I thought it was like stealing stuff, even from Elm Street 4. where Alice gets the powers from people, and I swear he was stealing shit from his own movie. Shocker. I don't know. I could not get into my soul to take. The fucking condors. The guy like makes a fake condor and pukes on a classmate. I'm like, what the fuck is this? That's cool if you like it. It's just not my cup of tea. The Wishmaster films, I like the first one. The second one is meh. 3 and 4 are shit. Dario, I've only seen a couple. Deep Red and Phenomena, and I liked those. I liked Suspiria. Deep Red, I would like to pick up one day because the one I have is scratched up, and I like to pick up Phenomena, but I don't really have the funds. But one day I would like to. I'd like to see Opera. I just haven't seen a lot of Argento. Doing good, Grumpy Bear's Den. What DC Cinematic Universe movie do you think sucked the least? I think like most of the movies. What I think sucked the least? Sally's Suicide Squad. At least I liked Will Smith and Margot Robbie. That's better. I mean, if I have to pick, I mean, more than Superman being a dickhead and killing everybody like because he's an idiot, or Batman versus Superman: Dawn of Butt Sex, or Justice League, which is half-ass League, or Wonder Tits, which is overrated as fuck. What is your favorite Pixar film? It'd be Wall-E, definitely. Easily Wall-E. I never saw the Sequest TV show. I've heard of it. I know what it is. I know Roy Scheider and Jonathan Brandis from Sidekicks in it, but I've never seen the show, Sequest. Yeah, I've heard of the phrase subliminal messages. Just watch John Carpenter's They Live, among others. My favorite Mark Hamill performance? I'm not sure. Doing good, I Hate Facebook. Doing good. Tingler S2. Actually, someone sent me a Steve from Alcatraz a long time ago, so I do have the film. I just haven't got. I've seen it since because, yeah, it was a long time ago. I've seen it since. It wasn't for me, Escape from Alcatraz. I just wasn't a big fan. Yeah, it's not a bad movie, but I just prefer The Shawshank Redemption or other movies. It's not a bad movie, but Escape from Alcatraz just, yeah, it's there, but it's not like a film I ever cared to see again. It's kind of one of those things. But someone sent me a disc of the DVD a long time ago. Steve McQueen. I'm not really much into Steve McQueen. Not because I think he's bad. I just haven't seen much of his movies. So, nah. Clint Eastwood Steve McQueen team up doesn't really interest me because I'm just not much. Yeah, it's not because I think Steve McQueen's bad. I just didn't grow up with his movies. I haven't seen much of his movies. So, my favorite horror movie villain? I don't really have a favorite. Would you see an AVP film in space with cloning Marines or without? I don't know. 2 times they can't do an AVP film. Maybe you just gotta throw the towel in. 420 Massacre. Yeah, I've heard of it. I don't care to see it. Which of these films would you rather choose, even if you dislike them? Last Jedi or Star Trek Generations? Neither. I would choose a good movie. I would choose a movie worth a shit. I would choose neither. Brad Theft Rubin, what's your favorite Street Fighter character? Guile. I liked his moveset. I liked the sonic boom. I liked the 360 kick, like flip kick. I always liked Guile. Let's see. You ever get to a point where you have so many movies that you start stacking them on top of each other? That sucks. You just find a way to make space. Yeah, I don't have a favorite horror movie villain. Do you have a favorite horror movie? I said I don't have a favorite horror movie villain. What's under my hat? My dick. That's what's under my hat. My dick. Eric Robinson, I don't have Netflix, so I did not see the Netflix movie. I don't have Netflix. Yeah, no, Deep Blue Sea's getting this, and it just looks like a remake. And this cat wants to get in. Get away, cat. Not today, cat. Bit busy. I have to concentrate so I don't miss questions. I've heard the Netflix show Castlevania. I played one a long time ago. I remember having fun with it, especially Super Castlevania and Super Nintendo. Never even heard of Mischief Night from 2013-2014. Never heard of it. And I never saw Hush. Mike saw it. I never saw Hush. The Wonder Woman from 2009 animated. I think I reviewed it, but it's there. What's your favorite horror villain? I said. Oh, okay. Nah, I'm trying to catch up on the comments. A lot of people are reading the comments. It's fine. I hate Facebook. It's fine. I'm just trying to scroll up on the comments because a lot of people are commenting, so I have to. I'm behind. A movie that is highly praised but you hate. For you, it's The Social Network. Lewis. That's funny. I don't like The Social Network either. Well, hell, I mean, recently, Black Panther, Wonder Woman, The Last Jedi. Those are Jumanji 2. Critics love it. Audiences love it. It's the highest Sony film ever. Fuck Jumanji 2. What movies has John Woo done recently? I have no idea. No idea. You were watching Child's Play 3 the other day. Don't get the negative reactions. A lot better than the other movies I followed. Not as good the first two. Yeah, I reviewed Child's Play 3. I like Child's Play 3. I've always liked it. I like the amusement park ending. I like the roller coaster death where Chucky gets chopped up. And I like the military school stuff. I like Child's Play 3. It's the last good one, in my opinion. Which of these films would you rather watch? Star Trek Nemesis or any of the sequels to Nemesis? Once again, neither. I just watch a good movie. Why torture myself watching a bad movie when I could just watch good movies? Grumpy Bears, then. I choose neither. I choose a good movie. Yeah, the Chucky movies after 3 was horseshit. They made a third Blade Runner movie. They're never going to do it because it flopped. I mean, it was. I don't know. Maybe I mean Lightning was lucky to strike twice. I think maybe you're pushing it if you try to do a third one. I think you'd be pushing it. So I think you know what? It was. It was. I didn't think it'd be that great. It was. Don't push it. I'll give you a war you won't believe. Just don't push it. New Superman show Krypton. It's about the dog. No, I know. No, I know it's not about Crypto, the dog. Yeah, I've heard of that show. Which do I prefer, Super Nintendo or PS1? Super Nintendo? Now, if you said PS2, I would say PS2, but I would say Super Nintendo over PS1. Although there's some good PS1 games like Silent Hill and Siphon Filter and such. Have you seen Django from the 60s? No, I've heard of it, but I haven't seen it. I hate Facebook. I reviewed Black Panther. And if you want to hear my thoughts, feel free to check that out. I hated it. I think it's an overrated fucking movie, mediocre, generic as hell, and I think in a year people will forget about it. I think honestly it's successful because of politics, because it's not that good of a movie. I don't give a fuck. There's plenty of other people who happen to be black that are good movies, including this one, the poster behind me, The Golden Child, Predator 2, Blade, Blade 2, Blood and Bone, Black Dynamite, The Last Dragon, tons more, Action Jackson, shitload more. Alien or Aliens, which is your favorite? I would go with Aliens. Aliens is one of my favorite films of all time. I love the first Alien, but Aliens is one of my favorite films of all time. My entire superhero movies, fuck yes. I miss action movies like The Running Man, like Cobra, like Hard Target, The Last Boy Scout, Adventures of Ford Fairlane. I want to see more movies like that. I miss it. Oh, Penny on the Hills of Ice 2 from 2007. It's a time waster. It's better than the original Hills of Ice 2 with the dog flashback, but it's definitely not as good as the remake by Alexander Aja. THS04, hello there. When do you rewatch movies and when you watch new movies? Just go with the feel. There's not really a plan. Just go what it feels right. Can you do a video of top 10 most overrated movies of the last decade? I like your videos. I like them because you have a real opinion. Some reviews are paid. Just incredible. Well, I guess I could come up with 10 right now. We'll have to let's see, 10 overrated movies of the 10 years. So from 2008, The Dark Knight, The Dark Knight Rises, the Bourne movies, Bourne Identity, all those movies, Avatar, The Last Jedi, Force Awakens, Black Panther, Wonder Woman. Prometheus was praised when it came out. The first Michael Bay bullshit Ninja Turtles movie, people were praising that. People forget people were praising that movie. Yeah, it's not that bad. The fact that even one person said that, boom, most overrated film. So that's a couple right there. People get pissed at me, but once again, I just don't give a fuck. It's my opinion. Can you make a video about your thoughts on a video game nerd? Really wouldn't be much to say. I like the guy. I especially liked, what was the video we did about the not polymorph, palladium. There was some like made up video game, and he did a pretty cool video. I didn't like his movie. Did not like his movie at all. It just wasn't that funny. It was just like, what the fuck? But hey, I've liked him. I saw him back in the day when he did the Ninja Turtles NES game. That's around when I first got onto YouTube and saw him. That's when you had people like RMake21 and Boo Kitty and like all these like Urinating Tree and all these other reviewers. So I don't mind the guy. Are you looking forward to John Wick 3? Yes. I hope they don't disappoint. Is there any Elias Koteas performance you like outside of his Casey Jones role? Well, he's a decent actor. He's a good actor. Not as much as in Casey Jones, as in the first minute. Well, you know what I mean. He was good in The Prophecy. That's one thing I'll say. He was good in The Prophecy. He was good in The Thin Red Line. Those are two. Do you think, how you doing? Have you watched Ash vs. Evil Dead? No. I don't like the setup. I don't like that Ash is the reason that everything's happened. And I know you just say, well, in Army of Darkness, he did this. But yeah, there was evil already there, though. Like the monsters in the pit and when he killed the witch behind him. And yeah, he fucked up once, but then quickly he made up for it. And something good came out of it because two kingdoms came together. Here, he got drunk, had sex, got high, and everyone dying is because of his fault. I know it's because that's Ash, but that's not the Ash in Evil Dead or Evil Dead 2 or even the Evil Dead video game I have, Fistful of Boomsticks. So that setup and just everyone dying because of him makes me not want Ash versus Evil Dead. I know it's hard for me to explain because it takes me like 30 minutes to do it, but I that's why. A fourth Blade film, back in the day, I don't know. I think they wanted to do the spinoff with Ryan Reynolds and Jessica Biel. A better story for Blade than Blade Trinity? Just have Blade kick ass. Get a better actor to play Dracula and have Blade kick his ass. He doesn't need sidekicks. What do you think of Tarantino possibly directing the new Star Trek film? He can't do any worse than what J.J. Abrams, the bullshit that's come out. J.J. Abrams, Jar Jar Abrams' fucking lens flare. At least Tarantino knows not to put a fucking lens flare in the movie. So he can't do worse. He can't do fucking worse. Who do you think will be the next Freddy Krueger? Hopefully no one. Just leave Freddy Krueger alone. Make their own fucking boogeyman. That's how we got Freddy Krueger, because he made his new boogeyman. If that was the case, we'd still be just Dracula and Frankenstein monsters. But no, they make new ones. Have no one play the next Freddy Krueger. Have I seen Extreme Prejudice, Walter Hill? I liked it. Yeah. Nick Nolte, Michael Ironside. It's a pretty good flick. People asking me about reviews. It just depends, man. Joel Craig, the Kill Bill films, it depends. If this computer doesn't go to shit, and I'm gone for a couple months, and when I can and when I do, it just depends. I mean, I don't mean to be rude about that. I get asked like every day, can I review stuff? It's like, it just depends. This is a hobby. I don't get paid for this, and there's only enough time. And I don't mean any rudeness about that. Yeah, I love Ford Fairlane. Hardline Atheist, hello there. What's better, Predator or Predator 2? I don't know. I love both. Probably give the edge of Predator 2 just because it's definitely the more underrated film. It has a very relentless pace. But Predator is my favorite Schwarzenegger movie. But if I give a slight edge, it'd be Predator 2. Because that gets hated on, and I like defending the underdog. Is there a movie character you wish did not die? Ripley, Hicks, Newt, Bishop, and Alien 3, Harrison Ford, and Force Awakens, Kirk and Star Trek Generations, Mark Hamill in The Last Jedi. My favorite food would be pizza. What time are you ending this? I don't know. Maybe about 40, 50 minutes. I gotta go back. Deeppool the One, doing good. Hope you're doing well. I gotta go back. You reviewed martial law on Instagram. I know what the show is. I think that's the one with Sammo Hung. An idea for Friday the 13th movie? Just have Jason in the snow. Have I seen Accident Man? No, but I do have. Someone sent me a DVD of it, so I'll give it a watch sometime. Would you like to see Predator take on a megalodon shark? No. Have Jason in the city killing everyone? Yeah, make it good Friday 13 Part 8. Make it good Jason Takes Manhattan. There's an idea. You want to know what movie you can look at? Maniac Cop 2. Hey, see Maniac Cop 2? Make it Jason Voorhees movies like Maniac Cop 2. There you go. I just gave them their idea. Doing good, Austin Wilcott. Glad Lucas Green, glad you like my Minecraft statues I made for you and Mike OCP. Yeah, it's very cool, man. It's humbling. Thank you for that. That's very cool. Thank you. Oh, Trevor Sonia Belmont. Hello there. Your thoughts on the upcoming Meg with Jason Statham? I hope it's good. Yeah, I'll wait for a trailer. I hope it's good too. Wish it was rated R, but it's not going to be. But I'm definitely, that's one of the only films this year I'm curious about. The scariest movie you've ever seen? I guess the original Chainsaw Massacre, when I saw it back in the day on the farm. Favorite Christopher Nolan film? I would say Inception. That's actually one of the only ones I truly liked. Did you hear about the new Leprechaun movie by Sci-Fi Channel? Yeah. It's a sequel to the first movie. Who gives a fuck? Fuck Leprechaun. Thoughts on Van Damme and Dolph teaming up for Blackwater? It's cool they're teaming up, but the director I know nothing about, and I have a bad feeling it's just going to be one of those, another cheap direct-to-video film. A lot of times, I don't know, it's like directors don't know that you need to give people what they want. Not much talking, have a lot of action and good action, but, you know, I don't know. I'll be curious enough. I mean, I like Van Damme and Dolph, but Van Damme's last couple of films, I liked Six Bullets, but Kill 'Em All was pretty bad. I don't know. I hope it's decent. Least favorite Michael Keaton movies? My favorite Michael Keaton movie? I don't know. Maybe Batman. Least favorite? RoboCop. Is he RoboCop 2014? Rainy Days with Kiefer. I'd send you a copy if I can. I think I have that film. I remember it being okay. Yeah, it was all right. I don't remember the action scenes being great, though. Cool. Christopher Ray's watch the Ratchford films and enjoy them. Those are good movies. Would you like to see Wedding Crashers 2? Probably not, because I did not like the first one. Robert England is and always will be Freddy Krueger. I agree with that. What's more underrated, Predator 2 or RoboCop 2? Predator 2. Because that, to me, RoboCop 2 I really like, but it has its flaws. Predator 2 I don't think has flaws. That's why I think it's more underrated. Which is worse, House 4, Exorcist 2? They both suck. I don't know which is worse. Will you review Rise of the Ninja Turtle show when it comes out? I don't care to see it, and I don't know what network it's on, and I don't probably have the network, and I don't care to see it. Favorite Martin Scorsese film? I really like Wolf of Wall Street. I like Goodfellas. I like After Hours. It's hard to pick between. I think those would be in my top three. It's hard to pick. I like Taxi Driver. Ghost Rider, if so, do you like it? I don't mind the first one. The sequel, Spirits of Vengeance, was pretty shitty. Polar Express, I didn't see. Maniac Cop 4, good or bad idea? At this point, bad idea, because it'd be cheap. And plus, the guy who played Maniac Cop passed away. Just, we don't need any more Maniac Cops. Freddy vs. Jason 2? Should have made Freddy vs. Jason vs. Ash back in the day. I would have preferred that than the fucking TV show Ash vs. Evil Dead. Should have made that back in the day. Hell, you can make, you know, well, maybe not today, but have you seen Eric Robertson? Yeah, I like the Mothman Prophecies. I think it's a pretty good flick. I think Richard Gere did a good job. What game do you enjoy playing the PS3 most? I liked Alien Isolation. Really like the Dead Space games. I would say Dead Space 1 and 2 if I had to pick. Dead Space 1 and 2. Alicia Vikander is married with Michael Fassbender. Oh, is that the girl from Tomb Raider? No, I didn't know that. Who do you think is making crappier movies now, Harrison Ford or Bruce Willis? Bruce Willis, because I like Blade Runner 2049, and Harrison Ford was in that. Blade Runner 2049 I fucking loved. Bruce Willis, the last movie I liked was like Red from 2010. When you watch a movie for the first time, what do you expect from it? To be a good movie, to be entertaining. Isn't that what it is for everybody? Which of these composers you like the most? Jerron Williams, Ennio Morricone, or Jerry Goldsmith? Jerry Goldsmith is my favorite composer. Like close-ups is like James Horner and such are very close behind, but Jerry Goldsmith's my favorite. Rambo 1, 2, and 3, Leviathan, Runaway, just a lot of great scores by Jerry Goldsmith. Alien. If you were doing the DCEU, how would you do it? I would cancel it and give it. I would put it in the garbage. That's honestly, because yeah, That's just my opinion. Have you seen Return to Neverland? Nope, never seen it. Yeah, there's a Force House movie. I ranted on it. It's pretty shitty. I heard they were making a second Freddy vs. Jason. That's why he said, nah, no Freddy vs. Jason 2. That's long past due. What did you name the RoboCop remake again? Robo Bukkake. I think back in the day. And then I changed the title because some people didn't know what the hell that meant. What do you think, new Tomb Raider? From DM, don't think much of it. Don't care to see it. Not spending 12 to 15 bucks of my money that I need to save up for a new computer to waste my time on a Tomb Raider movie that looks like shit. I like the first Tomb Raider movie with Angelina Jolie. I think that's a fun flick. The sequel sucked. My favorite Chuck Norris film, it's honestly Firewalker. I grew up with Firewalker, and Silent Rage is up there too. But Firewalker, I just have a lot of fun with. Favorite Samuel Hunt movie, probably Eastern Condors. I think that's what it's called, the Dirty Dozen type of one. But I think it's called Eastern Condors. Well, Mike OCP. Well, I mean RoboCop. Mike OCP. He called it RoboCop a lot. And I call it RoboCop, so I had to think of something different. Robo Bukkake, but people didn't know what the hell that meant. My favorite villain from a Steven Seagal film, probably William Forsythe from Out for Justice, or Tommy Lee Jones from Under Siege. Did I see War Dogs? No, I did not see War Dogs. Did I see Jeepers Creepers 3? No, I really have no interest to see it. Did you read the Favors Jason Versace comic book? Someone sent me one comic. I don't think it was the it was like part of three or something, or part 2 of 3. I read like a little bit, but I haven't read the whole. I read that one issue, but I don't have the other one, so I didn't read them. Bruce Willis is an asshole. Yep. New movie which will be Die Hard at a soccer stadium called Final Score with Batista. Directed by Scott Mann. The guy who did The Tournament and Bus 657 AT Heist. At a soccer stadium. Batista? If it's the guy who did The Tournament, I'm curious because I liked Heist. Bus 657 was a better title. I liked that movie, and and Batista was in that. And I liked and Pierce Brosnan's in it too. Did not know this. Jack Thompson did not know this. Die Hard in a soccer stadium. Final score. Batista's, Pierce Brosnan, Scott Mann. Scott Mann. If that's the guy who did The Tournament, which is really underrated, I'm definitely curious about that movie. Invasion USA is my favorite Chuck Norris movie. What's yours? Someone just asked my favorite Chuck Norris movie. It's Firewalker and Silent Rage. Olivier Megatron is THS04. I'm not sure what your question means. Did you know that Olivier is mating with Keanu Reeves? Mating out with Keanu Reeves? He's making out with him? I'm not sure what you mean. He's mating? The most badass movie quote you could think of right now? I would say, I come in peace, and Dolph Lundgren says, and you go in pieces, asshole. Yeah, Bruce Willis is an asshole. Any redeeming thing about Batman and Robin? No. No. Some of the songs on the soundtrack. Gotham City. Even though the guy likes to piss on people, R. Kelly, I like Gotham City songs. So some of the songs. Michael Jackson songs, yeah. Man in the Mirror, Smooth Criminal. Yeah, I like some of the songs. Is there a lot of snow where you're at? Not right now. We're said to get some snow on Friday, but right now there's no snow. My favorite Charles Bronson film would be Death Wish 3. My favorite Liam Neeson film is probably The First Taken. I would say The First Taken. The Subspecies films, never saw them. Never cared to see them. Worst Ridley Scott film, Prometheus Alien Covenant. That's a 2-pack of crap. Prometheus Alien Covenant. Which do you prefer, House of West or House of Haunted Hill? The remakes? I guess House of Haunted Hill, but I like the House of West remake as well. When you did your top 100 movies, was Tremors 2 on there? I know the original. Did the sequel make it? No, but I mean, it's 100 movies of all time. It's a hard list to put everything in there. I mean, honestly, I could do the top 200 and it still wouldn't be everything. Yeah, I did hear that about Kevin Smith. I'm glad he's doing better. I might not have liked some of his recent movies, but that doesn't mean I wish any ill harm on him, so I'm glad he's doing better. Jimothy, I passed the opportunity to be in the RoboCop remake as an extra, though I don't like acting. Wow. Maybe incognito, you could give like a middle finger. Nah, no. They would have kicked you out, but it's like, fuck this shit. Then one of these fucking people on YouTube be like, oh, look at that. Have you seen Kung Fu Yoga? No. You a fan of Westerns? From Arthur L19. It depends. There's a few Westerns I like. I reviewed the Fistful, A Fistful of Dollars trilogy. I reviewed those. I like those. I like High Plains Drifter. My favorite is Young Guns. That's the one I saw when growing up as a kid. They call me Trinity, and Trinity is still my. They still call me Trinity. I like those as well. So there's a couple Westerns I like. Tombstone. Is there a good way to remake a Freddy Krueger movie? No. Just leave it alone. Just do your own thing. That's why I like Wes Craven. He did his own thing with Shocker, and I love Shocker. Just do your own thing. Wishmaster did its own thing. I like the first Wishmaster. Just do your own thing. Favorite? Oh, I already answered that. Favorite Charles Bronson film, Death Wish 3. Favorite Liam Neeson film, Taken. Yeah, it's a Scott Man. They should give him bigger budget movies. That'd be great. They won't do it because his films flop or they change it to shitty titles like Heist. Heist Shy Lethal? We'd be interested in another Universal Soldier of Van Damme if they ignored Part 3 and continue out to Part 2. Yeah. They won't do it because everyone hates Universal Soldier's Return except me. I actually looked on that review the other day and it has like a shitload of thumbs down because no one likes the film except me. I like Universal Soldier: The Return. I will always enjoy it. It doesn't deserve a 3.6 out of 10 IMDb. Universal Soldier: Return. I've seen 50,000 movies worse than Universal Soldier: Return. 80 minutes of Van Damme kicking ass and fighting Michael Jai White and Goldberg. Give me a fucking break. Richard E. Grant says Bruce was a huge blowhard on Hudson Hawk. Yeah, I believe it. Did you see Annihilation? The movie was awesome. I'm not interested in Annihilation. I heard about the ending. It sounds pretentious and this question mark. And I'm not going to spoil it for those who didn't see it. But I know what the ending is, and it makes me not want to see the movie. Yeah, I knew Toys R Us is closing down. Never went to a Toys R Us. I've never been to a Toys R Us. They were never around where I lived. Not in Iowa, not in Texas, not here. There was never a Toys R Us around, so I've never been in one. So it makes no never mind to me. Have you seen Good Time yet? I don't really know what Good Time is, so I haven't seen it. Have you ever reviewed Empire of the Sun? No, Jimmy D, I've never seen Empire of the Sun. I know what it is, but I've never seen it. DJ Donnelly, R. Kelly has pissed on people. You just look it up on Google. Dave Chappelle made fun of it in a Dave Chappelle sketch where he pretended to be singing a song like R. Kelly, but it's like, I want to piss on you. So yeah, R. Kelly has pissed on people, literally. Just look it up on Google. Who played a better Shredder? James. Who's Francois Chow? I'm not sure who that is. I should know. If it was like a different actor in the second movie, then they played him evenly fine. Captain Brennan, Horror Lover, have a good night. My favorite Mortal Kombat character, I guess Liu Kang or Scorpion. Is Hollywood dying since there's just superhero films and Star Wars sequels? Part of me can only hope Hollywood is dying. But you know what? There's some good stuff coming to Netflix, and I mean, I only know I don't have Netflix, but people have sent me DVD-Rs of Netflix stuff, and I like Spectral. I like Ritual, The Ritual, which I reviewed recently, uploaded it today, or I like Bright, so maybe that's the future. Movies like that. If I become Prime Minister of the Netherlands, I will give you a medal for being a nice and kind YouTuber who respects everyone's opinion. Like, we agree to disagree. Hey, I'll take that. Thank you. Any upcoming films you're interested in besides John Wick 3 and MCU superhero movies? I'm not even that interested in the MCU superhero movies. Like Avengers Infinity War, the trailers, I liked it okay, the trailer, but it's not like if I don't see that in the theater, I'm not crying tears. Other than and I'm back. I'm not going to say anything more until people see if I'm back or not. And I wonder if this is going to cut into a second fucking thing. Probably did. Well, there you go. That's a good example of my computer fucking things up. So I can't see any comments right now. I don't even know if anyone's seen this. So let me see if it created a different one. There you go. Computer fucking up again. Wow, what a big surprise. Now we have first-hand proof that my computer's fucking up. I'm not just making it up. Again, I can't see anything, so if anyone's mentioned anything, again, I don't know if it's going to create a separate video, if it's just going to add into this. Let's see. Let me redo. Go back to this video. People ask questions. Sorry, because I can't see anything right now. Once again, YouTube not responding. Of course, thank you. Okay. Okay, I finally got the chat back, so now I can fucking actually see. And there's like 100 questions now. That's okay. Have a good night, Grumpy Bears Den. There's like 100 questions that people ask, so I don't know if I'll even get to all of them. I apologize, folks. Couples Retreat didn't like Cole is gay. Hey there. Favorite Mel Brooks film? I'm not sure. Maybe Spaceballs. I'm not sure. Favorite Pacino De Niro film? Scarface, my favorite Pacino film. Robert De Niro, I'm not sure. Okay. Doing good, RBG Studios. Hello there. Would you erase your memory of all the good movies you saw if you could? Nah, I prefer my memory. I get what you mean because you would experience them for the first time, but if I don't have a memory, then I wouldn't know to look for them. Unless maybe I write them down, but if I write them down, if I wrote all the movies down and then just wiped the movie part of my memory, and then, hey, okay, and I wrote down, like, watch these, then sure, I'd give that a try. That'd be fun to experience these movies for the first time. But, have you seen the Street Fighter cartoon? If you mean Street Fighter 2, the anime movie, I reviewed that. I saw a long time ago. Any Criterion movies? A couple. Naked Lunch. I think Chasing Amy had a DVD Criterion. Videodrome. Which do you prefer, the first Mortal Kombat or first Tomb Raider? The first Mortal Kombat. Do you think CGI ruined good horror movies? Yeah, I think the overusage of CGI, where it became less a tool and more the main attraction, that's been a problem. Do you think Shout Factory will end up dying or selling it like Michael Bay? Oh, Michael Bay. Anchor Bay. Or Michael Bay. Selling out like Michael Bay did. Yeah, he sold out a long time ago. It, if Shout Factory isn't careful, they keep releasing bullshit like the Garbage Pail Kids and bullshit like this, sure. Re-releasing Prince of, like, here's limited. Yeah, I could see them. Lights Out, I didn't see. The trailer did nothing to interest me. Oh, that's cool. Broken Arrow, Flawed One, that's very cool. Probably Bear's Den. Uh, no, you don't need any ending to Alien 3. Because Alien 3 should not have happened. It doesn't matter what ending you have to Alien 3, it all sucks. So it doesn't matter how it ends. It would still fucking suck ass. Jimothy, I disagree because the director's cut of Cobra, from what I understand, is like 2 hours long. Not only adds some character stuff, but adds much. It's a much more violent movie, supposedly. Like every bit of a lot of the violence was cut out too. So I love Cobra, and I would die to see a director's cut of Cobra, but we'll never see it. What name did you give RoboCop remake? I said Robo Bukkake. Do you prefer Sackhead Jason or Hockey Mess? Hockey Mess I prefer. Would you like to see Arrow release a RoboCop? I don't know. I'm fine with the RoboCop DVD, and someone's doing a documentary on RoboCop, which has going to have a lot of making of. I forget what it's called, but someone's doing a documentary on RoboCop. So if you want features for that, it's just there's a lot of other movies like The Hitcher or movies that never even got a DVD, like Deadly Outbreak and Murder by Phone, that I would rather see than RoboCop. Because at least RoboCop you can get, like The Hitcher you can't get on Blu-ray. Golden Child you can't get on Blu-ray. April Fool's Day, the original, you can't get on Blu-ray. Tremors, A Cold Day in Hell, yeah, I saw that. It could go to hell. Omni Shredder, hello there. Uh, Virus 99, I saw it. The only good thing was the effects. Is it possible to remake a good Halloween nowadays? No. That's why they shouldn't do it. Will you see and review the new Saw movie, Jigsaw? I have no interest in seeing that movie. No interest at all. I already know that. I have no interest. Grand Theft Ruben, yeah, I saw the They Call Me Trinity, They Still Call Me Trinity, Watch Out We're Mad, and a few other Bud Spencer, Terrence Hill movies. And I liked them. What's that audio commentary chat you have listened to over and over again? John Carpenter and Kurt Russell commentaries are pretty good. And yeah, the early Kevin Smith commentary is a lot of fun too, like Mallrats and Dogma and Clerks, yeah. You have inspired me to do movie reviews with a hat. I have Jurassic Park trucker hat, Uncharted holster for my game reviews, so thanks for inspiring me. Cool, Lucas Drain. Good luck. Vaughn will die. Okay, Vaughn Jod Vlog. Hey there, man. Let me know if you like new channel art. Nah, I don't want to feel like I owe you. You've done a lot of cool stuff already, so thank you for that. You've done enough good stuff. So he's been really cool with me. So THS 1138, I haven't seen. I know I should see it, but I haven't seen it. Brandon Hennett, what's your favorite Van Damme film? Hard Target. I did it Tastes Your Tears. I did a marathon of Van Damme reviews. Do you think Casper's Bill Pullman's worst movie? No. He was in The Grudge. He was in Independence Day Resurgence. He's been in a lot worse movies than Casper. What do you think about Deep Blue Sea 2? I think it's just a shitty remake that's a sequel. Keanu Reeves or Tom Cruise? Keanu Reeves. But I like both. Thank you, Baby Herman. My favorite movie fight scene? I don't know. I can't pick. What special feature would you like to see on the Abyss and True Lies Blu-rays? I just like to have them on Blu-ray with good picture quality. You know, but Jimmy Cammy has to make his 15 Avatar movies before we do that. Features, just interviews, the old features, like the features on the overseas DVD True Lies that I have. Do you know that Rumble in the Bronx had an undubbed version? They also uncut the scenes, making it more understandable to me. Yeah, I've heard about that. No problem, Vaughn. Thank you. Sonny Bean, glad to see the laptop. Hold it up for now. Got busy, so I haven't been around. Back to work. Oh, cool. You a fan of Mel Gibson? Sure. I mean, yeah, Mel Gibson's fucked up, but we all have fucked up. I've liked quite a few of his movies. Have you seen Keep Out to Retaliation? No. Maybe I will soon because someone sent me that on DVD-R, and I still haven't seen Kickboxer Vengeance, the previous one. I agree. The Hitcher needs a Blu-ray. The remake has a fucking Blu-ray. You don't like The Grudge? No, I don't like The Grudge. It's 90 minutes of some cat meowing kid and someone going. That's scary. A woman going. Oh, I can't do it. And then a cat. I mean, a boy yelling like a cat. I'm like, what the fuck is this movie? It's shit, in my opinion. Are you a fan of the Puppet Master movies? A couple of the sequels are fun. I'm not a big fan of them, but as a time waster. I don't know what That Glass Joe is. Oh yeah, I haven't the video game Punch Out. I haven't played a lot of Punch Out. I played that little bit a long time ago on here, but I haven't played a lot of it. There's an HD rip of The Hitcher. Holy shit, Sonny Bean, you didn't have to do that. That's really kind of you, Sonny Bean. You didn't have to do that. But thank you. Holy shit. Wow. Yeah, I know. I see that. Saudi. Wow, you didn't have to do that, man. But thank you so much. I forgot all about that. So this thing with the the chat thing. I forgot about that. Oh, thank you, man. Saudi Bean, thank you so much. That's really cool. I will definitely save that and use it. I know people mentioned like this $80 tablet at Walmart, so maybe I'll save it for that first. Unless the tablet sucks. But I have like 50 questions. I'm not sure which I'll get to first. They might say if or when he will be sending you his old laptop. He hasn't said anything to me since, but he's very busy, and that might not happen depending on the costs and stuff to send it. And if it doesn't happen, oh well. The thought was nice. Plus, you have to be very careful sending a computer, so that's going to take some effort. So if it's too much trouble, I'm not going to bug him about it. The thought was nice enough. Are you excited for the new Mission Impossible film? I like that trailer, so I guess that's one. The old top 10 rants, I forgot all about those. Are there any franchises that just need to stop, you think? Almost all of them. The, the worst CGI, the Thing prequel was pretty bad CGI. The Solo movie, fuck no. You don't want to see Kitbuster Vengeance Retaliation. I know. I have someone sent me a DVR Retaliation. They did so, and Kitbuster Vengeance is on YouTube for free. Because I was like, is it? It's someone put up, and that's how much they give a shit about Kitbuster Vengeance. It's on YouTube for free, and no one gives a fuck. There's a 720p download of The Hitcher. Oh, sound probably poor, and it's 720p. Yeah, that's cool, Jimothy. I mean, that's too bad. Thanks for letting me know, but I'll still hold out hope for a good Blu-ray of The Hitcher, the original. Do you like Terrence Malick films? I've only seen The Thin Red Line, and I liked it. Yeah, I've heard The Ring versus The Grudge, as if that needed to happen. My old TMNT movie commentaries, copyright. They got taken down for copyright. Kim Garcia, hello there. Uh, Maybe keep me in mind for any IMDb files in the future. Yes, I will. I'm not sure if I'll be able to show the movie page because the night I was talking with my friend Mike and the computer really fucked up, I was using Camtasia, which is how I used it. This is what I used for it. So it might be just me talking like this with IMDb files. Maybe but which I know is not as good, but I don't know how else to do it with a laptop computer, that is. Yeah, I don't know much about this super chat thing. I forgot all about it until Sonny Bean sent that. Thank you, Sonny Bean, once again. I will definitely do an IMDb files. I'll try to do it sometime soon in the next week. Is there a year you have? Hey, Sonny Bean, you want to pick a year for the IMDb files? You want to pick a year? I will definitely do it. Where do you get your movies from? Amazon, eBay, and then there's like one store that has movies for like $3, or if you wait long enough, they go half price. It was $1.50, but that's rare. I mean, are you a bad person? You didn't like Thor Ragnarok? No, I liked it, but I can understand people not liking all the humor in it. But I had fun with it. And if someone says you're a bad person, they're a fucking moron. Just a movie. You picked the year. Have a good night. Oh, have a good night, Sonny Bean. Thank you so much. You have to look in the super chat thing. From what I understand, people can just send money and there you go, like Sonny Bean did. I'm guessing if you click on that, it'll send you, and yeah, pretty much all seems self-explanatory. But that's not why I do this. I do this just to talk to you guys. But I'm greedy, so I'll take any bit. Why do you think Ryan Johnson getting to write a new Star Wars trilogy? I think it's horse shit. I think Ryan Johnson's a fucking idiot. There's like another news article just recently about how, well, this stuff doesn't make sense. It's like an effects guy. And Ryan Johnson literally said, oh, it's Star Wars. Just move on. Doesn't matter. Like the whole bombers going down with the bombs. Is like, wait a minute, there's no gravity in space. Ryan Johnson literally told the effects guys, it doesn't matter, it's Star Wars, just move on. That's an interview from an effects guy from an article recently. That's what Ryan Johnson does. He doesn't give a fuck. Lucas Green, Matt, I know a while back in your Anaconda, you didn't like the movie. I liked Anaconda. Didn't have Snake Eyes. Well, I can tell you the Blu-ray does. Wait, the Blu-ray does what? So if you want to go for it. So wait, what? Snake Eyes. So Snake Eyes, I don't mind. I don't really understand your question, Lucas Green. I know a while back in Anaconda, you didn't like the movie, didn't have Snake Eyes. Well, I can tell you the Blu-ray does. So if you want to go for it, Amazon, the Blu-ray does what? It has the movie Snake Eyes on Anaconda. I don't get your question. Sorry. Would you want to be a filmmaker yourself sometime? Be Domingo? No. Because they just fuck you over. You should try thrift stores. There are no thrift stores around here, trust me. It's Iowa, and the area I'm in, there are no thrift stores. Trust me on that. Favorite cut of Blade Runner besides the final cut? Guess I don't know. I don't know. I mean, each cut have their issues. I either don't like the narration or I don't like the unicorn shit, so I can't really pick. I don't watch WWE anymore. That's what I think of it. You don't get Blu-rays from Walmart or Best Buy? Best Buy barely has anything anymore. And Walmart, the prices there, honestly, I could just find them for the same price on Amazon or eBay. I always forget about Looper. I didn't mind Looper, but maybe someone else directed it for him. Ryan Johnson. Do you ever pick up new films on DVD anymore? Only if I can't find the Blu-ray. Pretty much the films I want, I do have on DVD. So usually I want to pick up the Blu-ray just to see how the HD is. I haven't seen Freeway. For the Monster Squad or Beetlejuice, I like both. I rent movies from YouTube, so I had to set it up. It's through Google Plus. Just through debit. Okay. Okay, Sonic Bean. Yep, I rent movies from YouTube, so I had to set up. It is through Google Plus. It's what gets charged, just through debit. Oh, okay, so that's how it works. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I do have PayPal as well. I did a video long ago. I think it was the one about, I forget what the fuck that thing is called again. A lot of people have it. But the thing I didn't like, it charges people monthly, like automatically. They're like, I'm not sure about it. Ads, no, what the fuck was it called? I already forgot what the fuck it was called. Patreon, that's what it was. That's why I don't do Patreon. It charges people automatically. I don't really like that. That's why in that video and even in the info, I'm like, I have PayPal if people really want that. If not, that's fine. This is just a hobby. This is never going to be a career, so that's why I just do it for fun. You can call me Ruben. Okay, cool. If there are new films in the bargain bin, sure. DVD, yeah, sure, it's fine. The cover of Anaconda. Oh, okay, the cover of Anaconda. All right. So there's a Blu-ray of Anaconda, and it has the Snake Eyes poster. I get what you mean. Sorry about that. That's a film I like to pick up on Blu-ray one day. Yeah. I didn't understand that at first, but I get it now. Sorry about that. That's cool. And thank you for that, Sonny Bean. I do remember that. That was really cool. Thank you for that. Yeah, the Blu-ray version has Snake Eyes cover. You like? Okay. Well, not anytime soon because months down the road, I'll give it a look, but not anytime soon. Favorite Michael Mann film? I'd probably go with Heat as well. Collateral was pretty close though. Any comedies you enjoy? There's a bunch of them. I review them throughout the years, from Richard Pryor comedies like See No Evil, Hear No Evil, to The Golden Child, to Robin Williams ones like Club Paradise, to Ghostbusters 1 and 2, to The Big Lebowski. If you were caught, which movie character caught we have as your partner? I'm not sure on that. I don't know. Do you like The Hangover? The first one I liked. The sequels sucked. Which Pennywise do you like best? Tim Curry, because the other guy sucked dick. When he said Snake Eyes, I thought it was too bad with Nicolas Cage film. Yeah, that's what I thought too. But I get what he means now. Stranger Things. I still haven't seen Stranger Things. Belinda, doing good. I'll probably be on here for another 10, 15 minutes. Because I've been going at this for about an hour. Do you watch movie commentaries? If yes, which ones have you enjoyed the most? Kevin Smith's early commentaries, the Kurt Russell and John Carpenter commentaries. Those are definitely ones that pop in my head. I like to see a review of the movie to see if Anaconda holds up. Sure, one day down the road, I'll try to pick up the Blu-ray, but again, I can't really afford to do that anytime soon because it's stupid. Well, I can't say it's stupid. It's my own fault. I should have saved up a long time ago. It's like fucking 9 years old, so it's my own fault. It's not the computer's fault. It's not gonna last forever, so it's my fault. Yeah, doing good, Belinda. Thank you. Do you have the Alien Quadrilogy DVD set from 2003? Yeah, I still have it. I like the design of the DVD set. Plus, unlike the Blu-rays, you don't have to slide the disc in. You just pop them up. I don't like the sliding thing on Blu-ray covers. I think that's stupid. That kind of could damage the disc when you just have to slide the shit in. The Troll song is performed by a Russian named... I can't pronounce that. Nah, I did not know that. Someone said if I went on a trip to Hawaii, what? Who would you go with, John Candy or Richard Pryor? Probably John Candy, because Richard Pryor, I mean, he'd be probably do coke and fuck get pissed off at me and throw my ass out. I love Richard Pryor. I love his stand-up. I love his movies. John Candy seems like a sweetheart for a guy, so I would say to hang out with John Candy. To talk to and ask questions for one night, Richard Pryor. Seen Ready Player One or Ready Plagiarism One. I don't. Yeah, I've never read the book. I don't know. I don't. There's not really any movies right now I care to pay $15 of my money to see. When I'm like, you know what? I'll take this $15 and I'll save it for something I need. If it wasn't for the computer, I'd get the stuff on my Amazon wish list. I'd rather do that than pay $15 for this movie that I'm like, I don't. The lead seems boring. It seems like a lot of nice nostalgia, but the story is like, who gives a fuck about the story? That's what it seems like based on the trailers. Like a Willy Wonka, but not really kind of story. I don't know. A Simple Plan with Bill Paxton. I saw that a few months ago. It was okay because of the acting. To be honest, my favorite James Bond. I guess my favorite James Bond movie is GoldenEye. But I like License to Kill. I like Tomorrow Never Dies. I like The Spy Who Loved Me. I like Goldfinger. You Only Live Twice. As for Guy, I'm not sure. Maybe Pierce Brosnan. Axel Foley, John McClane, that'd be interesting. I'd see that more than Die Hard 6 prequel. Are there any plans for May on your birthday? Well, if this computer goes to shit, then it'd be nothing for video wise. If things go well, I can't think of anything honestly for May. Versus confusing plot that doesn't make sense, but some nice visual like action. Belinda, any recommended movies to watch? I like The Ritual from 2017. I just reviewed and uploaded a review of that. That was a cool, sort of slow paced, but in a good way, horror film. Four guys in the woods in Sweden. I thought that was a pretty good flick. How long do you think theaters will be before they get gone? I have no idea. Yeah, but I don't want to fuck with Windows 10. I've only heard tons of horror stories with Windows 10. And also, to do all that with a computer that's 9 years old, I mean, a laptop doesn't last forever. Desktop lasts longer. So to go all that with a laptop that it's surprising it's lasted this long, and then deal with Windows 10, which I don't care to deal with right now, nah. I reviewed Blue Collar KLR Thumper, and I wasn't a big fan of the movie. I prefer See No Evil, Hear No Evil, Critical Condition, Stir Crazy, The Toy. Yes, I know, but I liked it. Brewster's Millions. I prefer those. Did Toys R Us closing make you sad? No, because I've never been to a Toys R Us. They were never around anywhere I lived. Not in Iowa, not in Texas. No Toys R Us around where I live, so I've never been to one. So I sounds rude, but I don't care either way. Which chick supervillain would you want to bang the shit out of, and would be worth dying for? I'm not dying for any woman. It's called save ass. It's me getting the fuck out of Dodge and saving my ass. I'm not dying for anybody, man or woman. And there's equality. There you go. Not dying for anybody. Unless a family member or a friend, but not for some piece of ass. Have you seen Never Ending Story? Yeah, it's false advertising because the story ended. No, I like the movie. I like Never Ending Story. Favorite James Bond actor? I guess Pierce Brosnan. Any horror movies from the last 5 to 10 years you could recommend? I can't think of any right now. I like Deliver Us from Evil. I like The Collector and The Collection. I just uploaded a review of The Ritual. I liked that. I can't think of any horror movies right now. I like The Final Girls. I know there's more. Yeah, I live in America, in Iowa. Yeah, I'm not interested in Annihilation. I heard about the ending. It just seems pretentious. Terminator Robocop? I don't know. I like both, so it's hard for me to pick. My favorite movie studio logo, probably Canon Films, with the two meeting. Besides Alien 3, what 3 movies do you hate the most? I don't know. It's hard to pick just 3. Do you think video stores will ever come back? No. Because it's more and more streaming. That's just the truth of the matter. It's more of the digital realm. That's just the truth. Yeah, there's Blu-rays, but it's going to become more of a collector's market, and it's going to be more and more streaming when things like Netflix and such are getting popular. Lucas Green, just go to send me a message on Facebook, and just the messaging on YouTube is glitchy, but just send me a message on Facebook, and that would help. Omni Shredder, my favorite YouTubers to watch these days, my friends, Michael Keane, MLKKF Enterprises, Mike OCP, like those guys. Like, really, I just watch my friends. That's all I really have time to watch nowadays. Flawed One, have a good night. Have you seen Return to Oz? Sure. I liked it. The best movie based on a real life serial killer you've seen? I can't think of any right now. Except Henry Portrait of Serial Killer, which is good. Yeah, Fallen, you're right. I'm not much into the Spider-Man movies. I mean, Spider-Man Homecoming, I liked okay, but it's not a film with repeated. I've seen that film again, and it's a very flawed movie. Even when I first reviewed it, I thought it was just okay. I don't love any of the Spider-Man movies, so I can't really answer anything about the Spider-Man movies. Here's an idea. How about you make him a man? You know, Spider-Man instead of 15 Spider-Boy movies. How about one time you make him a man, like Spider-Man? My favorite Tarantino film, probably the Kill Bill. Probably Kill Bill. I like Pulp Fiction. I like quite a few of his movies. Probably Kill Bill is my favorite. Which action director would you hang out, ask questions? Probably John Woo. Ask him about Broken Arrow and Hard Target. Have I seen Taxi Driver? I like Taxi Driver. It's a well-acted movie. It's a good flick. Never seen Happiness. Any movies that you refuse to watch or review on your channel? Plenty of them. Because I either don't want to, don't care to. Well, I don't care to watch and review the Godfather movies. I don't care to watch and review the Lord of the Rings films or the Hobbit films or plenty of others, unless someone wants to pay me. But I'm not wasting 3, 6, 9, like 10 hours of my life for however long each of those trilogies are. And there's other movies this is a hobby for fun, you know. People want me to review every single movie ever made. I can't do it. Life Less Ordinary, I've heard of it, I haven't seen it. The new Venom movie, the trailer did nothing. It's not even a teaser, it's just nothing. Look like Tom Hardy the movie. If someone sent you a camera, would you do out and about type video vlogs? No. I wouldn't want anyone to send me a camera. And there's nowhere to see around here unless you want to see a bike trail. And there's really nowhere to go. And if you did, you would get this. Leave, take that camera out. So no. There'd just be nothing to do. There's nowhere to, it's Iowa, okay? There's nowhere to go here. Venom looks good. There's nothing in the trailer. It's just like Tom Hardy riding a motorcycle and cars flipping. That's what the Venom teaser was. So it's cool if you think it looks good, Caleb. There's nothing in that movie. Rayman Pixar, my favorite is Wall-E. I like Finding Nemo. There are quite a few Pixar films I like. Finding Nemo I saw in the theater back in 2003 or so, and Wall-E's my favorite. My favorite scene in The Terminator, the first Terminator, I don't know. I just like the entire movie. I don't really have a favorite scene. Favorite Australian film? I can't think of any Australian films. Road Games with Stacy Keach, Razorback. Those are two. Oh, hey, Jack Craven. Very nice guy, Jack Craven. How you doing? If Morgan Freeman, Jack Nicholson came to your house, how would you react? I'd be like, hey, you want some Mellow Yellow? You ever tried it? No? You ever try some Mellow Yellow? Since Morgan Freeman did that fucking Mountain Dew commercial, that Mountain Dew Ice commercial, and don't believe me, look on YouTube, Morgan Freeman Ice. Discovery Island in Florida. I have no idea what that is. THS04, The Highlander, even if it's from those guys, you don't need a remake of Highlander. That was a movie that only needed one movie to begin with. There could be only one, then there's only one. That's it. You don't need a remake of Highlander. Just make original, or there's no, it's hard to say original, but just make your own fucking movies. Have you played Wolfenstein? I don't have any Wolfenstein games, so no, I haven't played them. I don't want to see the Predator fight anybody anymore because Predators sucked. AVP sucked. Did you ever see The Revenant? No. I haven't seen Rolling Thunder from the 70s. Actually, I think I saw it once, but I need to watch it again. I haven't seen it in forever. I don't have the film. Saw it a long time ago. Any TMNT fan fiction crossover ideas? No. No ideas. I have none. At least like crossover wise, I have no idea. Fanta Blueberry? No. Not in any places I went to. Am I looking for a new Halloween? Nope. Let's tired of Halloween. This would be like the 11th one. Have I seen Bean there? Nope. Am I getting tired? Yep. So I'm probably going to end it here because I'm getting tired. I've been on that for over an hour. Just wanted to do a Twitch stream and just chat with you guys for a little bit, at least before anything shit happens with this computer. But yeah, I don't think they have Fanta Berry at this Walmart. But yeah, I'm going to end it right now. Thank you guys for joining me. Yeah, I just want to do this for an hour or such, so it's not going to be like a 3-4 hour thing because it's hard to keep up with the questions even in slow mode. And plus, it's getting late. I have to head to bed. But it's like 2. Have a good night. Take care. We will see you guys later. Thank you guys for being here, from Omni Shredder to DJ Dolly to Belinda to H, J Rock. I hate Facebook, like all you guys. Thank you for showing up. THS404, Caleb, all you guys. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you guys for the time. Thank you for all the stuff. Jack Craven, you have a good night, man. Hopefully, Jack Craven, when you'll think of maybe doing videos one day, because you have a lot of knowledge on movies. So I think it'd be pretty interesting. But Stoner Crazy Clips, have a good night. Austin Wilcutt. Sorry, Ruben, have to end it. Sorry, can't answer that question right now. Thank you, Lucas Green. Have a good night. Take care, and we will see you guys later. Bye-bye.